Hi, my darlings. I'm Sophie Darling, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Sophie. I have a doctorate in literature, which means I get way too emotionally invested in the shows that I'm watching. So if that sounds like something you will enjoy, why don't you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video? Today, we're reacting to episode 20 of season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Last episode was incredibly intense. I honestly didn't know where to look. From Maki and Megami flawlessly fighting in sync to each other, to Megami nearly sacrificing himself for Maki, to Toto becoming a mentor to Itadori, essentially saying to him that you've just been throwing cursed energy around without actually knowing what you're doing. But now that you have had a taste for what cursed energy can do, you are more stronger than you were before. That you are capable of greater things because you have tasted your own work. And I love the little bonds that they have developed together. We got introduced to Black Flash. Haname has started to really enjoy the fight because there was the conversation with Mahito about how Mahito only truly began to enjoy fighting when Mahito actually had competition, when it had somebody that was equally as powerful as himself, that he could finally fulfill that desire to feel fulfilled because he has a worthy opponent, and to mastermind and come up with tactics and deceive. And Haname is now understanding the same thing as Mahito now that she's fighting Toto and Itadori. It's somebody that is on her level. It's that thrill of life or death. You never know who's going to get the upper advantage in this situation. But we left on a cliffhanger of Toto's technique, and I am furious. I want to see this technique. So without further ado, we're going to jump straight into episode 20. Jesus Christ. Is this Toto? Yeah, it's Toto. Toto backstory.
相手が俺を舐めてて、俺が舐められてると感じる。その瞬間にゴングは鳴ってんのさ。面白くなんてない。退屈なやつをひねったって退屈に決まってんだろ。
Gotta have a worthy opponent, somebody on your skill level.
どんな女がタイプかな?
Is this how he's got the what kind of woman is your type from?
退屈が裏返る。そんな予感がした。
Interesting. Interesting. So that's the philosophy that he's operated because of this mysterious woman that complimented him on his fighting. I love Toto. I feel like Toto's become like top 5 for me.
俺の術式を解禁する。
前使ってなかった？
だが術式について詳しく説明している暇はない。俺からお前に言えることはただ一つ。
I have no time to
止まるな。
explain it.
俺を信じろ。キャツの手札を整理しよう。地面より発生する木の根。これはおそらく本数と射程を絞るほど強度と速度が上がる木の槍。一つの槍から一、二本の攻撃。
I love how analytical he is. That he's really memorized the moves.
お花畑。気が緩んでしまうようだが、さっきの負傷で気付きが効いてる。そこまで警戒は必要ない。さらに、あの解き放たれた左腕。そして、これらすべてがブラフである可能性。
And the true strength is hidden
活
within.
動させなければいいだけのこと。不測の事態を考慮した上で、IQ53 万の
That was sideways. I didn't have time to read it.
時期出した結論は、ビクトリー。
I've analyzed this. I cannot lose.
じゃないから。ブラザー、お前がいるから。
No! Oh my god, please. This when he was talking about cockiness. Oh, but I don't think it was cockiness. I think he genuinely did believe.
まずは一人。
Oh. So we have seen Toto's technique before.
トド
which was in the forest. But I didn't realize it was his technique. It probably was explained, but it went over my head.
俺の術式は相手と自分の位置を入れ替える。ふぎうぎ。
Woogie woogie! I fucking love Toto. Oh my god, he kills me.
ちなみに手を叩くの
I was so stressed.
発動条件だ。
Ooh, how do you even fight against that? Because you're preparing for one enemy, and it's another one when he switches out. What an amazing tag team. Insane. I mean, he did calculate victory. This could be the end of Haname, or or Haname has somebody come in to help. But then it'll be 2v2.
北線を連続で出すのがすごいわけじゃない。2回以上出すなら連続、またはその日のうちでないと難しい。
He's the record holder, actually.
1回目の理由はまぐれでも実力でも何でもいい。北線を決めると、術師は一時的にアスリートでいうゾーンに入った状態になる。
Ultimate
意図的
concentration.
に行っている呪力操作が呼吸のように自然に巡る。自分以外の全てが自分中心に立ち回っているような全能感。とでも言うのでしょうか。私の記録ですが、4回。
4 in a
運が
row.
良かっただけですよ。
I wonder if Itadori is gonna take the record then. Maybe.
国戦ブラザー、お前からはいつだって予感がする。
I feel like this could be the end of Haname.
国戦
That's 2. 3.
3連チャン。
He's crying. He's like, it's so beautiful.
一概今警戒すべきはスクナの変わっていない。
Was it
手を
bait?
叩いたって術式を発動するとは限らない。
Yeah, it was bait. A trap.
あの時と同じ。退屈が裏返る予感。
Oh, fuck.
国戦
4. If he does a 5th, he's gonna beat Naname. Did I count that right? Yeah, he did 3 in a row. That was his 4th, so he's on par with Naname. Oh. Honestly, the animation has been flawless. Oh.
入れ替え先に攻撃。こいつ東堂の術式に慣れてきてる。
It has to adapt.
払えるさ。二人なら。
ここまで手傷を負ったのは生まれて初めてだ。それでもなお
They still have the thrill.
衰えることのない戦いの優越。
Is having competition on your level. It eases the boredom, as Toto said, having a worthy opponent. That's insane. They're like the little plants from Mario.
術式開示は嘘偽り。自分以外の者同士でも入れ替え可能なのか。
So not just himself.
俺をかばって。
心配無用さ、ブラザー。俺が本気で固めた肉体と呪力ならば、この程度の趣旨。
I hope that's the case, Toto. Please let that be the case.
本当に
高田ちゃん
He's such a lover
伏黒君
boy.
の傷口覚えてる？
今まさに俺に打ち込まれようとしている呪いの趣旨だからこうして
でもさ、伏黒君の種子はちょっと成長してたよね。血液を吸って成長したのかな？ ありえなくはないね。
I love how he has time to have this little fantasy.
重力
0.01 seconds, damn. Holy shit, his intelligence is next level. And his analytical skills.
次回は全額か感謝の意を伝えれば
He's like, I have to go and see her, so I can't die in this situation. Ooh. Toto.
あの時の俺の発言は言葉足らずだと気づいたはずだ。だがお前にはもう一つ考えなければならないことがある。ブギウギの術式対象について。俺が入れ替え可能なのは術式範囲内の生物。俺の術式は樹害などの無生物にも有効だ。つまり答えは一定以上の呪力を持ったもの。
Oh, I thought maybe he could switch with Panda. I mean, he can.
ここにはあれが眠っている。
No. The weapon. Maki's weapon.
川底にマキさんの特級呪具。顔面の木が格段に脆い。
He's like, what?
川？俺は何と入れ替わったんだ？
That's so funny.
特級呪具。
I know Panda went outside the veil, so it sounded stupid, but I thought maybe part of the plan was Panda would come back and switch, but nope. Woo!
特級呪具に俺の磁力を上乗せした打撃でも仕留めきれんとは。
It's incredibly strong. It's leeching from the ground as well.
植物は呪力をはらみません。私の左腕は植物の命を奪い、呪力へと変換する。
How'd you fight that though?
そのすべてはこの公家。できることなら使いたくはなかった。
Oh my god, Toto! Toto!
来るなブラザー。とんでもない呪力出力だ。
しかしあなたの術式があればかわすのはたやすいでしょう。領域展。
帳が
The veil's down. Gojo! I love him so much. It's all fun and games until Gojo shows up. No, that's insane.
奏でた旋律を増幅させ呪力として打ち出す術式。わかりやすい中距離タイプ。近づかれたくねえのが見え見えだ。
I don't know if he's going to be that predictable. I think your cockiness might be your undoing. That's sort of the theme of this episode is cockiness.
了解。西宮もそのまま翔子のとこにいて。
Whoa, hold up. Who are you?
絶対切ったと思ったのに。
人間。呪詛師か。
いいでしょう。これ。重蔵が作ってくれたんだ。
お前は非力だから刀からも握ってもらえ。
So fucking weird.
ねえ、お姉さんは俺に何をくれるの？
お前、モテないだろ。出会い頭、てめえの話ばっかり。金とんぞ。
あんたのどこに金取れるだけの聞き手の器量があんのよ。
Girls hate you.
女の子がいっぱい。モテモテだ。
Oh, she's gonna hate that.
援護は任せて。誤射されないよう気をつけなさい。
I'm on the
お
bar.
前が気をつけろ。
I love that they're working together though.
割が分かった。
It's great.
30分も経ってなくない逃げよ。
He's like, nah, I'm not fucking with this. He's like, I'm out. The veil's down. Gojo's here. Goodbye.
生かしたハンガーラックが目に浮か
He
ぶ
was an
ぜ。
interesting side character.
さて、どこから行こうか。
Oh my god, he's so hot though. Oh, I can't help but find Gojo just
どうやらここまでのよう
ridiculously
です。
attractive.
あ、五条先生
So they're all gonna leave now, because Haname just said this is as far as we go.
有事のレベルが格段に上がっている。
Oh, he's so proud.
確かにあいつはユージと相性いいだろう。特級とやり合ってるみたいだけど、これなら心配いらないね。となると優先すべきはお前だな。
Oh, Gojo.
殺す
Ooh. Oh, what the fuck?
こいつにはいろいろと聞かないといけない。
Oh, damn,
死
Gojo.
なせちゃダメだよ。ほら、手当てして。仕方ない。少し乱暴しようか。術式順天、青。 術
Oh,
式反転、赤。
we had red before, now we've blue, but blue and red together.
五条悟を相手にするほどおごっていない。
叫んだ。
待てブラザー。
ちょうどなんで止める。
それ以上進むな。
He knows he's not stupid. He senses something.
巻き込まれるぞ。
Oh my goodness, Gojo.
挙式。紫。
Oh, we got purple. So red and blue together, purple. Holy fuck. Gojo.
これでは払えたかどうかもわからん。
I don't know if it was, because it looks like Haname was preparing for Gojo.
見落着。
ってわけにはいかないか。
花見は無事かな。任務完了と。
Oh, fuck, here we go. Oh boy. This was all a distraction. It was a distraction to get Schooner's finger. It looks like one finger though, but I don't know if he got the others because I think Geto said there were 6 kept in the school.
鮭。
Cat.
犬。いや、猫かな。待って
Nico.
大型
犬。
犬かな。
私絶対猫。
Thank you, Nabara.
パンダに決まってんだろ。
Badass.
殺されて
Cats
俺
always.
のことを嫌いなのかな。
Yeah.
いや、二択だったから。ほっとけ。
I would have picked Panda. Cats always though, because look at his little face. Well, you can't see his little face, but he's just the absolute cutest. He's just a little baby boy. Cats always you. Makes me sad when people are like so in love with dogs over cats, and I love dogs as well. Like I am a dog lover and a cat lover, but you always tend to find that those that claim to be the biggest dog lovers just hate cats for absolutely no reason, but those that love cats love dogs as well. I've never met a cat lover that hates dogs, but I have met so many dog lovers that just hate cats. Another amazing episode. I completely forgot that we had already seen Toto's technique, but I don't know if it was explained that it was his technique when it was first shown. I think we were just very like, whoa, what the fuck, how do you switch places? But it should have clicked in my head that was his technique. I don't know why it didn't, but Haname finding the love and the thrill and joy of the battle because she has, I keep saying she, but I think it would be more appropriate to say they or them because I don't think they have genders, but I also don't think it really matters that much. I don't think anyone's going to really come for me if I call Haname she, but having a worthy opponent that can give you a run for your money, that makes you pull out maneuvers that you never even thought to do before is what makes all the difference. And Toto understands as well that thrill of the battle because Toto talks about how when he beat up that high schooler that was being cocky, he didn't find any satisfaction in it. It was just boring because he wasn't a worthy opponent. So Hanami is a worthy opponent to Toto. Toto's having so much fun working with Itadori to take Hanami down. But Toto's intelligence, he's not just brawn, he is like brains as well. Just the way that he's able to analyze the situation so quickly, he's able to assess all the moves, remember them all, and to ascertain whether there's going to be victory or not is incredible, insane. I think Toto has very quickly gone up to like top 5 characters for me. I just love Toto, want to know more, especially this mysterious woman that we saw that said, "What's your taste in women?" And that's now something that he asked everybody to kind of gauge their character to see if they're boring or not. If they're boring, they're not worth his time. But if they're interesting, like Itadori is, then he wants to invest that energy. But I think as well, when he talks about what women are you interested in, he likes people that actually have like a definitive answer. They're not like wishy-washy, you know, in having an answer. They know what they like. They're straightforward. He knows where he stands with them. And you kind of have to admire Toto for that. I love him. He's exceptional. He's such a fun character. He's so good for Itadori. And that's something that Gojo recognized when he saw Itadori's curse level had sort of risen, and then he saw Toto and he was like, ah, they're a good match for each other. Of course they are. But it's the way that he recognized that Gojo was about to unleash some of his technique, and he told Itadori to step back or that he'd get caught in it. I don't know how he knew, but he knew. But he probably knows from having interactions with Gojo that he's, you know, not one to half-ass things. He's going to go all out. But it's the way that he knew it was coming their direction, that he'd already dealt with who he was dealing with and was now going after Haname. I don't think Haname has been excised. So it's sort of left on this cliffhanger of, well, we don't know because we didn't actually see due to the level of destruction. But the way that Haname was already wrapping themselves and said that they don't have the arrogance to take on Gojo, they knew that Gojo was coming for them, and they used that opportunity to get themselves the fuck out of there as quickly as possible. They were also protecting themselves in the process. So I think Gojo's like, yay, I did it. But I think Haname is alive because, again, the difference between Jogo and Haname is Jogo has cockiness and arrogance and thought that he could get one over on Gojo, that he couldn't allow his pride to be insulted without proving something, whereas Haname knows their strength, knows their limits, and it shows that the only reason they were fighting Itadori and Toto is because they felt that they still stood a good enough chance, that it could have swung either way, that they could have achieved victory or they could have lost, but there was still like an even ground there, enough to be challenging, but not enough that you know that you absolutely stand no chance. Whereas assessing Gojo, yeah, they were like, I'm out of here. I don't stand a chance with Gojo. I just fucking love Gojo. He's just so funny. He's so carefree. Ow, don't do that. Your nails are so sharp, but you won't let me cut them. He pulls out these most badass moves you've ever fucking seen, and he's just so carefree about it. He's just like, yay, look what I did. And he goes from like being deadly serious to being jovial in a split second, and that's what amuses me so much. We also got the reveal of sort of like a side character that like came out, was holding the sword, but the hand on the handle was holding his hand. It was really weird, and didn't listen to Nobara basically saying, oh, you are not liked by women, because he was like, oh, these girls, they're all here for me. But he ran as soon as the veil began to fall, again knowing, okay, the situation is kind of over, I need to get the fuck out of here. But it makes me think, when they were basically, I'd say stop. They had said a few episodes ago that the school held Summer Schooner's fingers. Geto was the one that brought it up, which I then said, is this all a distraction to get the fingers to be able to use them to bait Schooner into maybe joining their cause, so they can maybe influence him? Now that they're all running, it's because Mahito has, from what it looks like, Mahito had like a sack but they were holding one of the fingers. So the other fingers could be in the sack, and they just have one of the fingers to just show you visually as the watcher what Mahito's actually doing. But we're not entirely sure. But again, this was all a distraction. It was a way to allow Mahito to slip in, get what they actually came for, and then dip. But I am so excited to see more. I still want to know more about Geto and Gojo. I want to know about Gojo's background. I want to know about Geto's background. I want to know if they know each other, because I'm firmly on the hill that they know each other. I want to know why they're on opposite sides, what has forced them to be against one another. And I feel like it's going to be really tragic that perhaps they were really close and then circumstances have forced them to be on opposing sides. But I absolutely adore Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like this has very quickly become sort of top 5 for me. I love the depth, I love the characters, I love the animation, I love the music. I think I just really enjoy shonen at this point. I had so many people tell me not to watch shonen because I wouldn't enjoy it, because there's not as much going on as sort of Frieren or Vinland Saga, but I have loved every single minute. Like, I've watched Chainsaw Man, it was phenomenal. I have been absolutely obsessed with Demon Slayer, and Jujutsu Kaisen is another show that I am just looking forward to filming every single week. It just brings me so much joy. It's the intensity of the battles, it's the not knowing who's going to win and who's going to lose, this idea of losing people. He has ripped my microphone thing, pop filter, and I also saw that the mic was muted and I needed to just make sure that I hadn't lost anything. Thankfully I hadn't. So yeah, he's in my bad books right now, and I'm about to kick him out because I need to film Witch Hat Atelier, and I can't do that if he's constantly messing with the mic, and I'm having to fight him to get him to stop messing with the mic. I guess this would be another win for the anti-cats. They're absolute menaces. Stop it. He is muting me because it's that sensitive. He's muting me. He's like, I'm fucking sick of what you have to say. I don't want you to talk anymore. Your yapping is absolutely pointless. Ow, that hurt. And then now he's just cut my finger. Ow, he's cut my finger quite badly, actually. I think on that note, I don't know if you can see it, I am gonna have to cut filming short here so I can go and tend to that. But yeah, I can understand if you hate cats. No, I'm still gonna fight you if you hate cats, but yeah, I can kind of understand the anti-cat mentality when they do things like that, because you try and get the mic off of them. But thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry if I didn't talk as much about this episode in depth because he was distracting me, so I do apologize, but I tried to talk about as much as I can before he started ruining everything. And yeah, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below to help boost this video into the algorithm. Until next episode, bye!